Good morning, everyone. So, for today, my topic is all about Harvestmen. So, here, let's find out the scientific classification of this animal. So, basically, this belongs to domain Eukaryota, kingdom Animalia, the phylum Arthropoda, the subphylum Selicerata, class Arachnida, order Opiliones. It also have the four suborders, the Cyphophthalmi, Yupnoi, Dipsnoi, and Laniatoras. So basically, this Harvestman belongs to order Opiliones in the class Arachnida. So this Opiliones is one of the large or oldest terrestrial animal groups. More than 6,500 described exact species and 1,500 genera and 4 suborders. So these harvestmen are called daddy long legs. They are known for their extremely long and thin legs and for their compact bones. So common spider-like harvestman with its remarkably long wiggled legs. The body is simply oval and it's usually hard to tell where the head ends and the segmented abdomen begins. So compared to spiders, we can identify that this harvestman is different from spiders because their body is a little bit hard to tell where the head separates from their abdomen. So this animal also lack silk and venom glands and they only have two eyes. So the lacking of the silk glands make them unable to build webs unlike spiders, and then they also have lack venom. So many individuals are scared of this kind of animal, but then they are not venomous. However, they emit a weird odor when disturbed. Their chelicerae or the mouth parts are too small to bite people. That is why they are not that harmful. So sometimes they are tiny yellow, orange, or red blobs stuck on the body or legs. These are mites parasiting the harvestmen. So some harvestmen, later on I will show you the picture that some harvestman bodies have these tiny yellow, orange, or red blob stuck on their body. So you may think that it's just normal, but those are mites parasitizing the harvestman. Okay, so here, as you can see, the pictures of the harvestmen or the daddy long legs. So the opiliones are known for having exceptionally long legs relatively to their body size. That is why they are called daddy long legs because of the size of their legs is a little bit long relative to their body sizes. As in all arachnida, the body is in the opiliones has two tagmata, the anterior cephalothorax or the prosoma, and the posterior with 10 segmented abdomen or opisthosoma. So as you can see, there are 10 dotted on the part of the abdomen. So here is the anatomy of the harvestman showing the different body parts of the harvestman. So here, let us answer this question. Are daddy long legs poisonous? Of course, they are not poisonous. However, they have mouths similar to crabs and scorpions. So we all know that crabs and scorpions are a little bit harmful because the way they harm the people. However, these daddy long legs, though they have this similarity with the crabs and scorpions that allow them to catch and hold their prey in their jaw but cannot harm humans. So, accordingly, these daddy long legs are closely related to scorpions, but because of their appearance, are often mistaken as spiders. So, if you are not really that uh, familiar with this animal, you may think that this harvestman is a spider, but uh, they don't possess the silk and the venom. So many species of daddy long legs are omnivores, so meaning they feed both on plants and animals. So feeding on small insects, mites, spiders, snails, and vegetables. So food obtained through predation or scavenging. So many species of omnivorous, eating primarily small insects and all kinds of plant materials and fungi. So some are scavengers, feeding upon dead organisms, bird dung, and other fecal material. Because their eyes cannot form images, they use their second pair of legs as antennae to explore their environment. So if this second part of their legs are being damaged, so it may sometimes a little difficult for these daddy long legs to perform the functions. Harvestmen are leggy creatures. Okay, here it states that the loss of legs can be fairly serious to daddy long legs because its legs are important sensory organs. So as we have as stated here, that their eyes cannot form images, so they will use their second pair of legs as antennae. So most especially the second pair that serves as their ears, nose, tongue, and perhaps even as supplementary eyes. The legs are loaded with nerves and literally thousands of tiny sense organs that lie inside microscopic slits in their legs. So that is why the second pair of their legs are one of the most important part of these harvestmen. So let's proceed to the habitat and conservation. So daddy long legs can be found everywhere as they explore a variety of habitats, often among leaf litter on the forest floor or on the bark of trees. They are mostly nocturnal, but many are active in daylight. They emit a foul-smelling odor to escape predators, play dead like opossums. So if they can feel that they are a little bit in danger, so there is this foul smelling that they emit. So if a leg fall off, the leg can continue to twitch, distracting a predators so that they can escape. So here are the four suborders of these harvestmen. So the first one is the Sipuptalmai or the mite harvestmen. So as you can see, it looks like a mite. So smaller than the more familiar daddy long legs harvestman, though it's a little bit smaller compared to the common one. But as you can see, the legs is a little bit long relative to their body size. So many Sipuptalmai are eyesless and presumably rely on olfactory cues to find food and mates. They have low dispersal rate and subsequently high endemism. So the next one is, as you can see, it's so like, okay, the second one is the Laniatoris. Laniatoris is the largest suborder of the arachnid, a suborder of the arachnid order Opiliones with over 4,000 described species worldwide. So look like the majority of the species are highly dependent on humid environments and usually correlated with tropical and temperate forest habitats. So Laniatoris are typically short-legged, hard-plated, spiny opilionist, common under logs and stones and leaf litter and in caves. So, short-legged, hard-plated, but always bear in your mind that these harvestmen, bigger ilahang legs compare sa ilahang body size. So they often have spiny pedipalps and paired of branches claws on the third and fourth pairs of legs. So the longest leg. So the fourth pair basically is the longest leg here in Lania Taurus. Okay, next one is the dipsnoid. So in this example, you can see Sabacon cavicolans. So currently comprising 43 extant genera and 356 extant species, although most species are expected to be described in the future. So this bacon cavallicolans is distributed over the eastern part of North America, south in the mountains of North Carolina. So most specimens will be found under wet rotting logs of conifer forests or clinging to the underside of stones. They seem not to walk about during the day and generally move rather sluggish. So compared to other harvestmen, so these dipsnoi is like moving slow. Okay, the last suborder is this Eupnoi. So in this example, we have Handrobonus grandis is the species of harvestman that occurs in the United States with more than 200 genera and about 1,700 described species. So the legs have a branded appearance and then longest legs. So as you can see again on the picture, the legs are long and you cannot barely identify the separation between the head and then the abdomen of these kind of animals. So now, some examples of these harvestmen. As you can see, picture number 1, harvestman eating a skink tail. So it's a little amazing showing this kind of picture, no? And then, second picture is the Protolupus. As you can see, this harvestman is cleaning its legs. Okay, next one is a male Phalangium opilio, showing the long legs and the tansomeres here. As you can see, the many small segments making up the end of each leg. So as you can see, let us look a little closer. As you can see on the legs, a lot of segments are there on the end part of the legs. Okay, next one is this one. Mites parasitizing a harvestman. So sometimes you may wonder what are those like yellow or orange that can be found on these harvestmen, but those are mites parasitizing a harvestman. So another example here is this Chilean harvestman. Here it looks like a crab, a body of a crab, and then a spiny legs. Here, the spiny legs. Here is the North European harvestman. So you cannot really basically identify the separation between the head and then the abdomen. So here is a harvestman, a male Phalangium opilio, showing the almost fused range of abdomen and cephalothorax that distinguish these arachnids from spiders. Okay, here is a picture of a Reliana triangularis with several missing legs. As you can see, the other part having four legs, while the other part only have one leg. So basically, this harvestman is now unable maybe to determine the different senses of the bodies because it lacks legs. So that's all for my report. So hope you get something from my report all about harvestmen from the order Opiliones class Arachnida. So thank you everyone for listening and have a good day. Thank you so much.